Texas has landed Travis Shaw from North Carolina, the mammoth defensive tackle, 6'6", 340 pounds, former 5-star recruit as well here. And he's going to have 1 year of eligibility. They lost Sadir Mitchell, similar body type coming in here. And Shaw, again, when we talk about these defensive tackles, you're not going to see a lot of the same numbers as you would for some of these smaller guys because their job is to eat up a lot of space in the middle.
Yeah, and if you look at Keyshawn Silver, who was a 5-star that went to North Carolina, right, has since moved on to USC. Travis Shaw, to me, is kind of in the same boat. Former 5-star from North Carolina, never truly lived up to that 5-star hype. I mean, this was a top 20 player nationally, number 12 on the 247 rankings. So that didn't happen. But just because that didn't happen doesn't mean he's not an effective player. Keyshawn Silver, highly rated player in the portal, goes to USC. Travis Shaw going to one of the top teams, maybe the top team in America at the University of Texas. So there's a reason why it's those physical traits are just so rare. It's hard to find guys with this body type that can move. 0 sacks in his career, obviously not what you want, 6 tackles for loss. But again, Keyshawn Silver was the same way. He didn't have great stats. Travis Shaw, basketball player, just like Keyshawn Silver. So again, a lot of similarities here. And I think if you use a player like this in a specific role, he can be very, very effective. At North Carolina, he was always going to be that 5-star that didn't live up to the hype. And he wasn't, a Marvin Austin, right? He wasn't a player that everybody knew about there. But he was a guy that had a lot of snaps. He saw the field quite a bit. And now going to Texas, his snaps are going to be reduced. He's probably going to be limited to what he does best, which is take up space with a big athletic body. And I think this is going to put him in a much better position to succeed because everybody's not expecting the world from him. It's not his family and friends in the crowd saying, what happened to my 5-star guy that was going to get, go to the NFL and put our high school, put our city on the map. So this is a change of scenery that I think is going to help him quite a bit as long as he is put in a role to succeed, which is taking up blocks and just being that physical presence out there.
Yeah, and he was there at Texas this weekend. So he committed, right after his visit wrapped up. And like you said, I think a fresh start for him probably is the best thing at this point of his career.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's amazing when you look at the size of this guy, 6'5", 330, but the experience level is legit. I mean, you look, freshman year, 13 of 14 games as a true freshman. Sophomore year, 12 of 13 games. 2024, all 13 games. So this is a guy that's been available, man. He's played, and that counts for something, in my view, when you have a big guy like this that's actually been on the field. Texas landed Cole Brevard out of Purdue. They've gotten quite a few defensive linemen, particularly Justice Terry out of high school, who's a spectacular talent. So they've lost guys to the pros in recent years. You look at what Sweat's doing in the pros, right? Murphy, they had some really, really talented defensive tackles. They're going to lose a few more defensive linemen here this year. But this is somebody that I think is going to help as part of the puzzle, as opposed to maybe the savior that he was billed at going to North Carolina.